In the XRP universe, a monumental event may occur soon. Some have suggested torching all of the XRP held in escrow. At the moment, a daily burn of approximately 5,000 XRP amounts to approximately 1.825 million XRP burned annually. On the other hand, others are concerned that this rate might rise, and even more have stated that burning up to 25,000 XRP every day is possible. My curiosity is piqued because it is believed to be related to Ripple's escrow accounts. The entire amount of XRP held in escrow might be destroyed at once, according to an ex-Ripple employee. This escalates the problem. Discussing the likelihood of this happening is insufficient, more is involved. It's intriguing enough that Ripple Labs has already announced its intention to repurchase about $1 billion worth of XRP from the market. The relationship between Ripple's agreement and this buyback, as well as the potential escrow burn, is the subject of much speculation. Why is Ripple repurchasing XRP? Because it is still in demand. There is a significant danger of trust burn. Each of Ripple's XRP escrow coins could be worth $10,000 if they were all burnt. My study and observations lead me to believe that Ripple Labs may require a value of $10,000 per XRP in order to remain operational and continue growing. The comments section is open for hash money sides. Many publications predict that XRP will hit $10,000 due to Ripple's agreements with international payment networks. The expansion of Ripple's partnerships, which are dependent on XRP, makes a large growth in XRP's value not only feasible, but potentially essential. The expansion of XRP has been plagued by It is reportedly expanding globally, according to recent public and private sources. BlackRock has stated its intention to adopt XRP for international money transfers in a recently released report. In order to demonstrate how XRP is becoming into a globalized cross-border payment service, the report's key sections were published. Statements said not long ago by News that the Irish Central Bank is interested in using XRP for international transactions has only served to increase the cryptocurrency's appeal. The creators of XRP, Ripple, are now a recognized virtual asset service provider, and the cryptocurrency itself is widely accepted as secure and trustworthy. That XRP is showing such promise in the financial sector is very encouraging. Since then, XRP has been integrated into the worldwide banking networks of the Bank of Japan. This fits in with a broader pattern wherein more than 30 central banks are currently collaborating to develop an XRP-based digital currency for central banks. XRP allegedly sold for about $9 billion by $19 in these central banks. Remain in mind that XRP may soon be integrated into the FedNow quick payment service. Word on the street is that the FedNow Rapid Payment Network is seriously considering integrating XRP into its blockchain-based payment system. This shift indicates that more individuals are certain that XRP's technology has potential in contemporary financial applications, yet it is still too soon to know. The importance of the U.S. Federal Reserve acquiring complete control of Ripple Labs and XRP cannot be overstated. In the realm of finance, this decision is significant, since it will prevent ordinary people from purchasing XRP. Ripple, which employs the XRP ledger and digital asset because to its decentralized nature, is being considered by the Federal Reserve as an alternative to creating a universal digital currency. Beneficial to the planet, economical and effective. Ripple Labs has partnered with more than 8 countries to utilize the RippleNet system and the XRP ledger. Among these countries are the BRICS nations. The Federal Reserve has hinted that XRP and XLM could be pivotal in the FedNow payment system's blockchain, making this approach all the more useful. Fast conversions between fiat currency and stablecoins are made possible through the FedNow services relationship with Metal Blockchain, according to one of their stories. This partnership marks a significant step towards integrating traditional banking with decentralized finance. For the time being, Metal Blockchain is exclusively available to U.S. residents who want to conduct instantaneous domestic payments, digital cash storage, or external applications such as PayPal and Venmo. But there are intentions to include cryptocurrency within the framework of the FedNow system that is now under development. New businesses like U.S. Bank and Exchange Bank, together with payment processors and solution providers, are among the more than 120 organizations who have registered to utilize this platform. The Federal Reserve might include Ripple. A sea change is on the horizon for the online banking industry. Fintech company Ripple is being examined for this project. Ripple is well known for its smart cross-border payment solutions and open-source distributed ledger technology. Stellar Lumens XLM is another option. It has a reputation as a blockchain-based payment network. One more business that could partner with the Fed is one that facilitates more efficient and less expensive transfers of funds across international borders. Currently, the service OpenK. We mainly covered two topics: the likelihood of XRP reaching $10,000 soon, and the likelihood of Ripple Labs escrow burning a large amount of XRP. These two developments, which are both major leaps forward, will occur simultaneously. Ripple intends to burn a substantial amount of XRP in the future of the XRP digital asset. Perhaps this is the catalyst that finally sets XRP's price at $10,000. Once former Ripple director Matt Hamilton claimed the firm may burn all the XRP in its escrow wallet, this concept gained even more traction. Since Ripple is currently facing charges from the SEC, this development is quite significant. A settlement contract may include this. There will be far-reaching consequences. The price of XRP could reach $10,000 in the event of a dramatic reduction in its supply. Many individuals and companies would be interested in purchasing XRP as a result, as the usage of digital assets for international payments is becoming increasingly popular, causing the XRP supply to plummet, increasing the value of each unit. XRP's deal-handling capabilities are mind-blowing. On an annual basis, the International Swaps and Derivatives Association (ISDA) alone processes investments worth over $1.20 quadrillion. This is due to the high volume and value of these transactions. Surely its value is $10,000. It is crystal evident that XRP aspires to participate in transactions above $120 quadrillion, and this post flawlessly summarizes the scale. Yet that merely tells part of the tale. Not included in this figure are any of the other major players that XRP might influence. There is zero information regarding SWIFT there. Make XRP payments, that SBI plans to increase XRP-based Southeast Asian transfers, or that major financial institutions such as BlackRock and JP Morgan have begun purchasing excess of 7.5 million XRP. By forming strategic alliances, like as the one with a major payment provider, Ripple facilitates better digital asset transactions and streamlines international money transfers. Central banks and XRP-accepting nations are adding quadrillions, while the private sector is adding trillions. Evidently, XRP should be valued higher than this. An XRP coin's value may range from $50,000 to $75,000 right now, despite the fact that the assumption that XRP will facilitate the transfer of massive sums of money across borders is consistent with its current value of 0.62 cents. I initially put money into it because I believed the technology and its capacity to manage large sums of money would be valuable. This means XRP's value has to skyrocket compared to where it is presently. Please keep in mind that I am not a certified financial advisor and that the content of these videos is just entertainment.